Hello everyone. Today we are back with another video about the greatest common divisor of strings. So in this LeetCode challenge we are given two strings, s and t, and we say that t divides s if and only if s is a multiplication factor of t, where t is concatenated with itself one or more times. And given two strings, string 1 and string 2, we have to return the largest string x, such that x divides both string 1 and string 2. The constraints of the problem are that both strings have a minimum length of 1 and maximum length of 1000. So let's get right into it. First we will get the length of both strings. Then the greatest common divisor cannot actually be bigger than the shortest string, so we will try and find what the shortest string is from both and label that as target. Then we also need to find the length of the target string, because this will be dynamic. So now what we actually do is that we want to go in reverse from the length of the string, since if there is a divisor that is actually the whole string itself, or maybe of length 4, the exercise requires us to return the largest divisor, so there is no need to actually start from lower indices, because that would mean that we will perform needless iterations to still find the largest one, if there exists a larger one. Then we do -1 here so that 0 is included, and then another -1 since we are going in reverse. Then we have to see what the possible overlap is, which in this case would be target string from 0 to I plus 1, so that I is actually included. And now we need to find the multiplicative factor for string 1, which will be how many times we can fit, actually we have it there declared, how many times we can fit the possible overlap into string 1. And we convert this to an integer, since this will be a float. And we do the same thing for here we have a mistake. Should do the length. Now we have everything that we actually need. So what we need to see is that if our overlap matches string 1 by a multiplicative factor of string 1, and if it does the same for string 2, then that is the largest overlap that we could possibly have, so we just have to return that. Otherwise we decrease the number of characters which are in the possible overlap, and then we go through this procedure again. And in the end, if we cannot actually find something that is an overlap between both strings, then we just return an empty string. So basically now we do if string, if possible overlap multiplied by multiplicative factor string 1 equals string 1, and we do the same thing for string 2 equaling string 2, and we return the possible overlap. Otherwise we just continue with the rest and see if we can find something. If not, then we have to do a condition here that we just return the empty string. So let's test this out if this works. Yeah, this is we don't need a length here because it's already an integer. So this should work now. Yep, the test cases have passed for the moment, and this has a runtime complexity of O(n), because we just go through the smallest string once. Let's try again for all test cases that are hidden. And it works. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the solution, and I look forward to hearing from you again.